What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Another nice battle coming at you. This one against Baby Killer off of Smogon forums. He leads with Uxie, I lead with Hippopotas. It's a UU battle, nothing else. Protect on the first turn is what Smogon says, so I decided to go for that. Now, doesn't matter because he gets a reflect up, which is not going to do anything, because the few attacks I have are almost all special attacks, I think. Not really sure. I'm not supposed to be attacking anyway. He uses Toxic on his Milotic that comes in the bulky water type, which I obviously hate since it's a bulky water type and I don't have anything to counter that. So the Fable comes in to take the Toxic. Now I just decide to go for the Wish. Just scouting a bit here. However, he switches, so that's nice because it gives me a free attack. There's no real point in switching back my Hippopotas. I mean, I would get back the Sash, but I would have died from an Ice Beam. So, Fire Blast onto his Porygon does quite a lot. It gets the burn. He's not going to take damage from that since he traced my Magic Guard. However, he switches out into Azumarill, as I wish again, because I was kind of sure he would attack. Now, Azumarill, I know it's a physical, so I'm going to switch into my Drapion. He goes for the Focus Punch, however, which is not nice because it's going to do a lot of damage. However, my Wish is going to get me back that HP, so still just stalling him, I guess. Not much happening. He switches into a Steelix, as I used to knock off getting rid of his Shuka Berry, which I guess is the Earth Berry. I'm not really good at those. I switch out into Claydol, expecting an Earthquake, but he goes for Explosion, so that was really not what I was thinking. So he gets me down to 9 HP, and I know the Aqua Jet is coming, but he goes for the Focus Punch as I switches. So I should have seen that coming. I sent in Sharpedo because, well, I would outspeed him and destroy him had he gone for anything else than a Focus Punch. Now Shuckle's gonna come in because, well, he's not gonna take damage from any attack. I get the Azumarill poisoned, Focus Punch hits, and I mean, not too bad, honestly. And now the damage is stacking up on Azumarill, so he is going to go down in a few turns. Aqua Jet hits for super effective damage and gets a crit. I anchor him into Aqua Jet. I mean, that's not really good anyway because, well, now I can't rest up. So I am forced to switch out back into Clefable to take the Aqua Jet. I know I'm gonna live one. I mean, he gets a second straight crit, which is quite a shame because, well, it cripples Clefable a lot. Now, as he sends in Uxie again, I'm not sure what he's gonna do. So he puts up a light screen, which is more of a problem. I get a free Wish, however, which is not necessarily bad. So I'm gonna go for the Protect here to stop his U-turn, so that I can get my life back before he gets in whatever he wants in. So Sandstorm hits me, second U-turn is gonna hit without problem. Now Magmortar comes in, and I'm like, fuck. I got a second Wish up, can just stall him out basically. That's all I want to do right now. Just get the damage on him. Sends in Shuckle. I'm thinking I could take one attack. He misses with the Focus Blast, so I guess I'm kinda lucky there. But you have to blame yourself if you use Focus Blast because it's a 70% attack, so sending Claydol to as a death body just die from the Focus Blast. I'm thinking it's a Shoist. Probably a Spec then. So I send him back in Chuckle, wanting to see how much the Focus Blast does to him in the Sandstorm. And then I realize, why the hell did I send in? Why did I send in Claydol? It's a stupid action. Now, Chuckle is going to be able to stall him out because he doesn't do damage to me, basically. I go for the Rest, however, thinking he might get a crit because he was kind of lucky with the crits earlier. So, now there's no way I'm going to die. He switches out into my Milotic, which is the only thing that's going to be troublesome for me. His life spin was off, so doesn't matter. I don't have anything left I can attack him, except for Drapion. But I mean, Zerf does a decent amount, but I know I'm gonna be able to just rest stall him, and he's gonna run out of PP, so it doesn't matter. Now he keeps surfing me, and I get the toxic off him as I wake, so my Lotic is pretty much done for. I mean, he can just keep attacking me, doesn't matter. Just gonna be able to rest up all the time, so he just keeps surfing, hoping for the crit, I guess. That would have taken me out, but he can't expect 3 crits in the same game. I get the rest off, and well, he basically realized he's lost the game, so he decides to run right here, and then we decided to have a second battle because, well, he thought I was lucky, but of course I wasn't. Now, we decided a mixed battle would be better, as we had just faced each other in a UU battle, so same leads. I was expecting the reflect, that's why I didn't protect. I went for the stealth rock. I got the stealth rock up onto his Celebi that comes in. Now that is obviously good. Now I switch into spin head because I'm thinking Celebi can't do anything to it. But after the nasty blow, I kind of fear that he's got a hidden power fire. And look at this. He's got a hidden power fire with a nasty blow. No, he didn't have a hidden power fire, because that didn't take anything. So I don't know why he did hidden power. I guess he didn't know what kind of hidden power he had. Now Leaf Storm isn't going to do too much to me either, even with the nasty plot boost. It's still not very effective. And now I know he can't do anything because, well, the proof that he's gone for Leaf Storm suggests he doesn't have anything that can hit me. Now he U-turns out, so that confirms my suspicions that he couldn't hit me. So he U-turns into Entei, just going to get badly poisoned and take a lot of damage from Stealth Rock, as I get some free spikes. So I've got a lot of entry hazards now. However, he's got like at least 2 pokes with levitate, so then I can't gonna take damage from any of the spikes. Switch into Shuckle, expecting, well, some kind of move. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, so it's a good guy to take the Will-O-Wisp on, to be honest. I don't know why he wanted to burn my fortress. Now comes the Flare Blitz that I expected last turn. It doesn't do too much, and I anchor him into it, which is not bad at all. Now I'm not sure whether or not I'm gonna die from the Flare Blitz here, but I know he is, because with the poison and all. So I stay in, thinking if I live it, I'm gonna be able to rest up, and I do live it. So rest full health as he dies from the poisoning. Or the sandstorm rather, but well, he would have died from the poisoning anyway, so he sends in his Azumarill, which is still here. But now I'm thinking it's gonna be a focus punch. I'm not gonna switch, or I do switch. Well, I switched into Lord Angle because, well, focus punch wouldn't do too much on him. Now he went for the Aqua Jet. I guess he didn't have Waterfall on him, that's why he went for the Jet. Now doesn't do much, basically does nothing. So he uses the focus punch now. I go for superpower. I'm like, fuck you, Azumarill, die. And obviously he dies from the poisoning. He doesn't die from the attack, which I found really strange. But he couldn't do the focus punch. Now he's gonna die this turn, I think, from the poisoning. No, he's not, actually, because he has lefties. But he leaves, he flees after that battle. So, good game, rate, comment, subscribe. See you later, YouTube.